Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up a PIP device. For you guys who don't know, I went ahead and I got TangerPay, however you like to pronounce it. And what this device does is that it allows your coin-operated laundromat to start accepting payments over the phone. And if you go ahead and get the kiosk, they can pay through the kiosk and the machines will start automatically. So they scan the QR code on the machine, and with TangerPay, the machine will start. Also, as an owner, if I want to, I can start the machines at home. So if there's ever a problem and someone calls, I can just turn on their machine, another machine from my cell phone. It's super easy, super affordable, and it's really great. So let me show you how to set it up. So we have our connection, and our connection comes with 4 wires. This was all pre-assembled. It's super easy, you just match them up. All right, I got my plug and I got my PIP, match up the pins. Cool, boom. Now we just tighten down these screws on the side. You know, another great thing about TangerPay is that out of all the payment systems that are currently out, this is probably the most affordable one. And it can pretty much do whatever the other guys do. All right, so check it out. That's it, it's connected. Now we got 4 wires, right? Listen, you don't have to be an electrician to do any of this stuff. Let me show you how simple it is. We got our T-connects. This is a T-connect. This comes in the package, so you don't have to buy any of this. It comes with a package. We're gonna slip this wire into the red hole. All right, it's firmly seated in the red hole. We take some duck bills. You squeeze it. You'll hear a small click, and boom, that's it. This one is done, and we're gonna repeat this 4 times. 1 T connector for every wire. Now, if you've been following the channel, I've had this for a while now, but I have yet to complete the installation just because I've been so busy with everything else going on in life. But I'm finally getting around and doing it. Some people will tell you, oh, you don't need to accept anything other than quarters. That's all you want. You just want quarters. I'm here to tell you that that is complete BS, okay? You want a hybrid system. If someone comes into your laundromat and they say, hey, I ain't got no cash on me, but I got this credit card, and then you go, well, I only accept cash, you know what they'll say? They'll be like, all right, let me come right back, okay, big dog? I'm just gonna run down to the ATM. I'll be right back. I promise you that customer is not coming back. They're going to Google another laundromat that accepts cards. I've seen it, and I've had it happen many times before, where people come in, they have no cash, they want to know, hey, how can I pay? And because you only accept cash, because you're a coin-operated laundromat, you ain't got nothing to offer them. And boom, that's it, that's done. So this is ready to now install into your washer, and I'm going to show you how to install it right now. Let's go. All right, so here we are, we're at the washer. We've got the top taken off. And this is our coin mechanism. This is where people insert the quarters to, right? Quarters go in here. They fall inside the box. But this little wire right here, this is the wire that tells the computer, hey, someone just put in a quarter. For our purposes though, that wire is really not important to us. The wires that are important to us is this guy right here. Right here. I'm pointing at him right there on this circuit board. It's labeled. If you care about the labeling, it's got con 2, con 1, it's got ground, 9 volts, power, and it has something, I think it says latch on there. But this is how this is going to go down. We've got our PIP now, and we got 4 wires. Again, you don't have to be an electrician to do any of this. It's going to be the same process that we did over there in the office. So first, I open up this side, right, of the T-Connect. This is a white cord. They're color coded, like every color belongs on a specific wire on that plug right here. So this is white, this is black. I know that these two wires go to the same wire on the circuit board. Our reds are power, and our yellow is our con 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and follow some wires. So this is our power wire. On the circuit board, the power wire is the second one, the one labeled 9 volts. So I go here to this plug. I say that's wire number 1. I don't want that one. I want wire number 2. Wire number 2 is right here. Okay, I'm just going to follow wire 2 back, making sure I don't get it mixed up with any other wire. Okay, I got wire 2. I can open this little latch right here that holds the wires down. Boom. In my hand is wire 2. I'm just going to verify it once more. Is that wire 2? Yep. Okay, it's been verified. I'm holding on to wire 2. This is the power wire. Red is our power. I accidentally closed the latch on the T-Connect. Okay, it's open. Now we're just gonna bite it. Alright. We just bite it, just like that. Take our duck bills and squeeze. That's it. We're gonna do that 3 more times. The important part is to know that you are clamping down on the correct wiring. So now that red is done, and that is our power, let me go ahead and knock out the white and the black. I know that these two go to the same wire on the circuit board. That would be wire number 1, which is our ground. So, same method as last time. I find the first wire, which is our ground. I trace it backwards, just to make sure I don't get it mixed up with any other wires around here. And I go and I find it and I find it. And I think it's this guy right here. Okay, this is this guy. Alright, so in case you're confused, if you're asking, hey Claudio, how do you know where to clamp at? I know this is wire number 1, but do you clamp here? Do you clamp down here? Do you clamp? It doesn't matter where you clamp at. You just want to be careful that you don't clamp it anywhere like it's going to be in the way. So right here, I'm going to say, hey, that's probably going to be good. Take our black wire, open that up. Okay, black wire is open. Clamp it. Squeeze down with your duck bills. Done deal. Alright, I know that the white and the black go to the same wire, so I'm going to hold on to that wire, never letting go. That way I don't ever get mixed up. If I let it go, there's a possibility that it may get mixed up with the other blue wires. Boom, I'm done. Alright, we got the yellow wire. This is going to go to our con 1. Con 1 is the 5th wiring on this plug. So I go to number 5. I know there's 6 total wires. I'm going to go to the 5th one. I find number 5. Okay, I got number 5. I'm verifying it. Alright, that is number 5. That is correct. Bring it out. Holding it in my hand, never letting go, so I don't get mixed up. Boom. Clamp it. Boom. Done deal. That is it. Now, let's clean up. I don't want it to look like a complete mess. Let's try to put the wires back into this little holding clamp. This little holding bracket. Okay, let's put the wires back in there. With these machines, they spin extremely fast, so vibration is not your friend. Boom. All right. As you can see, putting the wires back into that clamp was harder than the entire process of installing this payment system. Okay. Now, I can't just leave it hanging out like that. That's bad juju. But if you see this little hook right here, it comes with what do you call it, zip ties. So I'm gonna feed a zip tie through that little hole right there where my finger's at, and I'm just gonna find somewhere to secure it. This little spot right here looks fine. I can put a zip tie and I'm gonna secure it here. Maybe you can find somewhere over there. You honestly just want it out of the way. But that is it. As far as installing goes, the entire process of installing the PIP has just been completed. I now need to just register this device. On the black side of the device is a QR code. I'm gonna go to that link. I'll register the device. It'll start up, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so now we put power back onto the machine. I should have said at the very beginning, always make sure you take off power on your machine, and that's more for safety, right? Anytime you're dealing with anything electrical, you want to be safe. So I just go ahead and take off the power. Could you have done this with the power on? Maybe. But safe side always says, kill the power to your machine, do what you gotta do, and then turn the power back on. We got a little blue light there. That means we're good to go. And that was it. I got it secured to that little hole I told you about. I can put the top back on. And then right here, somewhere on the front panel in the office, I have these little circle QR codes that I could stick wherever I desire. And the customer could come with their phone, scan the QR code. It'll bring up an entire list of all my washers, all my dryers, and they're able to turn it on from there. There I am. They're able to turn it on from there. It's a great system to have. I say do hybrid, but if you wanted to, with this system, with TangerPay, you could go complete system where you don't have any quarters at your laundromat anymore. That's great because if thieves can't break in, I mean, thieves can always break into your store, but thieves cannot take your money anymore because there is no more quarters there. There are no more coin jams, no more stuck change machines. I still prefer to have a hybrid store because it gives value to the customer. It lets people who want to pay with quarter, pay with quarter. If you don't want to pay with quarters, you ain't got to pay with quarters. But that's essentially it. If you have any questions on the install, go ahead and leave a comment. I'll go over the install, but you literally just saw what it was. If you want to reach out to these guys, I'll leave their link in the description. You can go over there, talk to all of them, see what they're about, see how much the system costs. And they have different options, so see what option's best for you. They have the kiosk, they have no kiosk. Surely it's up to you. But hey, I'm loving it. I love how the system looks, how it operates, and hopefully we'll be finished with the entire store here soon. All right, see you on the next one.